Did you ever, because you had to have gotten compared a little bit when you were younger to Johnny Depp. You've heard that shit.
Yeah.
Did you hate that?
I felt like it took away from a little bit of what I was doing.
Yeah, of course.
You know, like that it sort of overshadowed what I felt like was good work. You know, and it didn't completely take away from it, but I mean, in my mind, like it just
like I don't want to be like someone else.
Yeah,
you know, and you weren't at all.
No,
but I think you were just so hunky.
I don't know, but it was it was a bit frustrating for sure, and I could see here and there resemblances and stuff, but it's not like
it
didn't seem like it needed that much press time.
You know what it was? It was that he did this horror movie where he was the kind of guy.
Nightmare,
and then you did another Wes Craven movie, and you were the guy. But the difference is he was innocent and got murdered, and you were this fucking killer.
My part was bigger.
Your part was bigger and better and stronger.
Wes liked me more,
and you got to go nuts. And I worked with Wes on a movie that never was seen. I mean, but I got
Which
to work.
one?
It was a movie called Cursed, but he just sent me a letter and said
I was in Cursed.
Well, they fired everybody off the first movie because
they didn't fire me. I quit. But
you quit, and then they reshot it, and
but we shot all but the last 3 weeks of that movie. We shot for nearly 3 months,
and then they canned it.
Well, Miramax stopped it to rewrite it, paid us all to wait 2 months for the rewrites, and then we had options out, and it was.
And you left.
I left.
You're
it was not a great experience.
No, well, I knew
not because of Wes. It just was not going well, and I don't think the script was, quite where it needed to be or what really it was meant to be.
I know.
But they spent a lot of money on that movie and then decide, we had Hollywood Boulevard shut down for a night from Highland to La Brea, that whole stretch where Ripley's is and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So that they could turn all the lights off for this finale thing. I mean, they spent a lot of money.
And Christina Ricci did the first, and she was. So when I got there, I didn't realize that, but Wes sent me a letter that I still have, and he was just telling me, I love your work, and I'd love you to be in this movie, and just And I looked at it, and I was like, it's such a small part, I'm going to go uncredited, but I want to work with Wes. So I just went uncredited in the movie.
Yeah.
And I did it, and I just felt like everybody there didn't really want to be there.
Yeah, it was a weird vibe.
It was a weird vibe, but Wes was so cool. He would say, all right, do a take now like Walken. Do a take like Malkovich. Do a take like just fucking and having fun. Yeah, and so I had fun with him.
Yeah.
He was a dream, but I felt like, and it felt bad because I was like, man, Christina Ricci doesn't like me.
Yeah,
I was like, she doesn't like me. And then I realized, no, she doesn't want to be here.
Yeah.
She's doing this movie again.
Yeah.
And so later on, I met her years later, and she was so sweet and cool. And it was just I was nervous. I was like, I'm on this big studio film, and I'm trying to do my thing, and I had to wear a fucking bad wig because I was bald. And it was an experience.
It was an interesting one. Yeah, I didn't realize because once I sort of jumped ship on that, I never really looked back to
you
never sought it out.
Yeah, why would you do that? I only wonder what's up with that movie. Let's go on.
Yeah, exactly. How did Joshua Jackson really do it?